Kingsman, la mejor sastrería del mundo. Pero ahora vamos a dedicarnos al espionaje.
Qué ingenioso.
Basada en hechos reales.
Esto no va a ser una guerra de héroes.
He aquí las leyendas más malignas de la historia. El magnicida Gavrilo Príncep. Punto débil, fuerza de brazo. Punto fuerte, originó la Primera Guerra Mundial. La superespía Mata Hari. Punto fuerte, su presencia en pantalla. Punto débil, las bufandas.
¿Y sus modales?
Soy culpable de los cargos.
Y un monje enloquecido. Rasputín. Puntos fuertes y débiles.
He is complicated, yeah. You know, it's odd. He was, you know, in terms of his impact on history, he was a terrible man. You know, but still fascinating and intriguing and mysterious, which lends itself, I guess, well to to a film portrayal in a film, particularly a film like Kingsman, where everything is slightly inflated and heightened. So yeah, it was an interesting role to bring to this particular universe.
Well, it was honestly, it was a fun prospect. I just thought it was fun. What turned out to be the biggest challenges was wearing facial hair all day. Genuinely, that was the hardest thing about it, just because it was so physically irritating and hurt my skin. So there was a little bit of endurance there, and making sure that my Russian and German accents didn't blend into some murky sort of hinterland somewhere in Upper Silesia was a problem. But luckily, we had a very forthright and confident director who would go, "No, you sound wrong," if you got it wrong. So luckily, you always knew where you were. That sounds Russian. You're supposed to be German. Stop, stop, stop. Do it again. That's good, because if you work with someone who just wants to compliment you all the time, sometimes ironically, you don't come up with the goods because you relax too much. It's good if you're in a state of slight anxiety and tension, just in case you make a mistake and get shouted at in front of hundreds of people. Yeah, if you don't like that, then you shouldn't become an actor, because it does involve standing in front of large groups of people, drawing attention to yourself. Ironically, many of them are shy, or claim to be shy, and don't enjoy being in public, and yet they force themselves and everyone else to look at them and be looked at. It's difficult. This one is set in a real historical period, and so there are real historical events, and also this one has some real human tragedy in it, so may produce more tears. Though personally, I was very moved by seeing Elton John incarcerated in the second film, which I found emotionally challenging. But in this, there's a character that you love, to whom something terrible happens, and that is very moving.
Kingsman, la mejor sastrería del mundo. Pero ahora vamos a dedicarnos al espionaje.
Qué ingenioso.
Basada en hechos reales.
Esto no va a ser una guerra de héroes.
He aquí las leyendas más malignas de la historia. El magnicida Gavrilo Príncep. Punto débil, fuerza de brazo. Punto fuerte, originó la Primera Guerra Mundial. La superespía Mata Hari. Punto fuerte, su presencia en pantalla. Punto débil, las bufandas.
¿Y sus modales?
Soy culpable de los cargos.
Y un monje enloquecido. Rasputín. Puntos fuertes y débiles.